Right, we've drained the oil, so let's start taking the gearbox apart if we can. It's a bit weird having it on the bench rather than on the bike, but that will give us some advantages and some problems. Right, just take the inspection cover off. Normally, we would then release the clutch cable, but that's already been taken off for us, so that's fine. I'll just have a quick look in there. Yeah, all looking good. Looks nice. So obviously, gearboxes often are nice, because they just sit there in oil and they're fine. Right, let's see if we can unscrew the dear old screws. They look a bit rusted. Yeah. That one certainly doesn't want to come. Nor does that one. Right, so that didn't work too well for us. So I've got a good screw tip on my impact driver. I've got my old manual impact driver there. You hit the end with a hammer, but I rarely use that these days because of course I've got this. So I'm going to put it on medium stun, as it were, and let's see if it will do it. Nope, it's bad news. So I really don't want to strip the heads. That one's come. Oh, damn. Right, that's the problem. I was thinking, what's going on there? The gear change legend is in the way. I thought that might be a problem. Damn. So I can't get the head hits the gear change legend. Yeah, we've got that one. And we've got that one. So we've got two. I'm going to try. I think that one will go on the impact driver, but I don't want to mess her. You've got one chance, and I don't want to mess that head up. So I'm going to put some heat on both those and see if that will work. Okay, we've put quite a bit of heat on the casing around where the screw bolts in. Let's see. Yeah, out she comes straight away. There's a bit of rust on it. And then I'll do the same. I'll heat up the casing here and see if I can get just a standard screwdriver on it, because I can't get the impact driver on it because of the ridge on the gear change legend. Let's see if this will let go now. Come on. Now. Ah. Right. The clutch on my second impact driver is thinner than the bit on my first impact driver, and that just clears the legend on the gearbox. So I'm hoping that might be enough for it to let go. No. But it doesn't want to know still. If in doubt, use a bigger hammer. make sure we're not damaging that. Give it a change. Yeah, we got it. Whew. That's a bit of faffing about that, but we got it in the end. That's the main thing, and no damage done. Okay. So I will take these screws out now. Again, I think we're going to be replacing them with stainless Allen screws anyway. But in some ways that's good, because you know it's not been messed about with, having the original screws in, and they're in pretty tight, so you know it probably hasn't been messed about with, or at least not messed about with much. We've got all five screws out that hold the outer casing onto the inner casing. We've got three cases. You've got outer, you've got inner, and you've got the body. So we're just removing the outer casing at the moment, and I have to see if this is going to let go in any way. See, really, we should have the gear lever, and that's great for, you know, grabbing onto something. That's gone. It's gone. And we've got the gearbox up this way, so we shouldn't have too much oil coming out of it. So we've got to get this out, we've got to get it over the kickstart shaft. Yeah, it's coming now. Oh. There we go, smell of very hot oil. Just prop it back up, keep the oil from coming out. And there we have the outer casing with the gear lever still connected, and then the inner casing. Everything looks pretty good. Like I say, we found that phosphor bronze in the oil, and so I'm imagining that there must be one of the bushes somewhere is worn, but you know, the first sight, again, it's all looking good. Again, just a normal gunge in the bottom of the casing, as you would expect, but you know, nothing untoward. Okay, here we are with the outer gearbox cover removed. I've just cleaned things up a bit, so all the sort of gear selection stays in the outer casing, and that's the pawl, which is not just loose, which is how it should be. But we'll fully dismantle this later on and cover all the gear selection later on. But for now, I'm just putting the cover aside.